Praise Jesus. I want to believe that you're well and well kept of the Lord. I bless the Lord. My name is Pastor Jeremy, and this is a word a day. And I want to ask you a question. Have you ever tried to do something that you saw other people do, but you flopped badly? Followed the same thing that the others did, but yours didn't work. In the book of Exodus, chapter 14, verses 21, this is where we see a story of the Israelites and the Egyptians. And this is the time that now the Israelites are at the Red Sea and they're about to cross. And God instructs Moses to strike the Red Sea, and God divides the sea, and the Israelites walk on dry land. That is now from verses 21 and 22. It records in 22. And the Israelites went through the sea on dry ground with a wall of water on their right and on their left. There are people that we have pursued in life. There are people that we have followed in their dreams. And one scholar, Dr. Miles Monroe, once said, a lot of people have never lived their lives, but instead they're trapped in other people's lives. You find someone is here, but they have never tried to be them, but instead they do others. Their lives are trapped on other people. They try to do what they've seen others do, and they end up flopping big time. And in this case, we're saying Israelites walk on dry land, and the Pharaoh's army that was pursuing the Israelites, they go in, and from verses 26, we're seeing God asking Moses to stretch again the staff and hit the sea, and the sea again comes back, so falls back, and all the Egyptians die in the same path that the Israelites used and crossed over to the other side. And what are we seeing from this story? What can we learn from this? Sometimes before you can pursue a path that someone else went through, can you think through? Because you never know. This, whatever worked for others may not work for them. The same route that the Israelites used and went and crossed over to the other side of the sea, it is the same, it became a death trap for the Egyptians' army. And the Bible says in verses 28, the water flowed back and covered the chariots and the horsemen. The entire army of Pharaoh that had followed the Israelites into the sea, not one survived. Whatever you want to pursue that other people have done without doing due diligence, without doing your feasibility study to acknowledge if it is the right thing to do, if it will work, or you need some adjustments here and there, you need to have it custom made for yourself. But instead, we want to pick, copy, and paste whatever others have done. But instead, we end up making mistakes, and we make serious losses in our lives. So anytime, before you do something that could have worked for someone else, think it through. See, does it work for me in my situation? Does it work for me as it did to them? And if not, what is it that you need to adjust so that it can fit into your story? And as you do that, do some evaluation, do some checks before you can even run it through. And by the time you're doing that, then you might be successful. But if you don't just follow blindly, whatever looked like a clear path could end up to be a death trap for you. That's a word a day with Jeremy. God bless you.